this motherland of yours, Turkey, which lives right in the heart of every Pakistani, whether from right, left, center, from any federating, from any religion, from any sect. When Turkey, a country dynamic to the core, and a civilization in itself, a hallmark during Ottoman Empire. And let me take you back to prior to our independence, 1911, during Khilafat movement, when that united India, where the subcontinent, Bangladesh, Pakistan, East and West Pakistan, India, all those who are presently based in Pakistan, every household made a commitment that no matter what, one of us will go and fight along with our Turkish brothers and sisters for the integrity, sovereignty and future of Muslim Ummah. Now, going back to that Cold War era, and then after the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan, today where Pakistan stands, wherever any subversive activity takes place, they say, watch out, Pakistan is responsible for that. We are being misperceived. We are considered, unfortunately, they say perception is stronger than reality, that God forbid, Pakistan is a threat to humanity. And those who are against our ideology and our existence are portraying loud and clear and through proactive diplomatic initiatives. They wanted to isolate Pakistan. Dear students, Pakistan is fighting the biggest war on land against hardcore terrorists. We have sacrificed more than 70,000 lives, billions of dollars, our social fabric gone from bad to worse. I lost 3 family members. I was in Germany heading a multinational company. I lost my father, my mother and my brother. I had no other choice, either to live a luxurious life, where me, myself and I is the order of the day, move with the top notch, live my life according to my will and wish, and ultimately down the line after 10, 20 years, my children will become the elites of the elitist, and this is the way life will go, and I will get disconnected from my roots. I said, no, I need to go back, need to contribute, because my roots remain to intact. My roots needs to make an impact globally, so that the whole world start realize that Muslims and any Muslim cannot be considered a part of a subversive activity, because it is against the basic fundamental of Islam. That was the ultimate objective. And one thing more, where I studied from, because it's all about Pakistan. Imagine whenever somebody applies for any visa, European, Schengen, British, American, Canadian, Australian, the moment you apply and you are a Pakistani, and then you come from where I come from, the south of Pakistan, in diplomatic terms, they write E1 on your passports. It means enemy number 1. Just for few insane souls, the whole society, community, a country has been labeled as terrorists or as an enemy. For example, Hitler. Nobody can associate his faith and religion with Hitler. But in today's arena, if any Muslim does something wrong, the whole world start whispering and portraying as if the entire faith or religion is responsible. So, I studied from a missionary school, St. Joseph Convent High School. My forefathers allowed our Christian brothers and sisters to become a part of that area which is considered in 2019 as a threat to humanity. They had the courage and they had the multi-dimensional approach towards humanity that they allowed Christian brothers to come and become a part. And I studied from the same school where church, nuns, father was the order of the day. We used to interact. What does it show? It shows that there is something terribly wrong somewhere. In spite of enormous sacrifices, in spite of visionary approach, in spite of doing the needful in a genuine professional manner, still you are labeled or kept at arm's length. And then, what was the reason for our failure? Why we came to that level? When everybody start keeping Pakistan at arm's length, they say economically dependent cannot be politically independent. When you lose your financial autonomy, when you start begging for your survival, you start compromising. And in today's world, where economic system, which has two pillars, dollar and then gold, which is in the command and control of those who dictate their own terms according to their own will and wish, where 2 + 2 is more important than your mother, your father, your children, your loved ones, or humanity, where accumulation of wealth is the fundamental approach and principle. And another system is of education system, where again, me, myself and I is the order of the day. I want to become more prominent, want to wear branded stuff, want to live a luxurious life, because seeing is believing. Everyone wants to become a part of the corporate sector. Everyone wants to move in that elite group, and that basic fundamental of education, which was to be civilized, to be a human first, that has been negated, that has been taken altogether a different level. And then social fabric. The third basic base of humanity was the social fabric, well-knitted family. And again, that got drifted away. And now, what is the ultimate objective? It's my life. No one has the right to interfere in my life. I'm going to live my life according to my will and wish. When you start compromising on your basics, on your roots, then you lose your identity and then you become a distracted soul. This what happened. So then, when all the allegations were the order of the day, a man by the name of Imran Khan, someone who realized that when I was studying in Pakistan, schools, colleges, the elite of the Muslim Ummah, whether the ruling elite of Malaysia, Indonesia, of the Gulf countries, they would send their children to Pakistan to study. And now, how on earth can we be undermined? And the struggle started. And how it started? Because his mother had a cancer. And there was not even a single hospital where she could be cured or treated. And as a sportsman, as a celebrity, because he won Pakistan a cricket World Cup in 1992, he was a known celebrity, and since then, unprecedented affection and love the people of Pakistan has for Imran Khan. And then he said, I will construct a hospital, and that hospital will provide free treatment for 70% patients, and that of cancer, which doesn't even, that facility is not even available in US even today. People made fun of him. And everyone thought as if he has gone insane. And then he proved it. He made it a reality. And Shaukat Khanum Hospital. Then he said another initiative. He said, I will come up with a university which will become a benchmark in joint collaboration with Bradford. Another institution was Namal, was established in a remote area. And the third initiative of his was that we want to become a state which will never undermine the rights of the deprived ones. Minorities will be given respect, and we will emerge as a country which will become a feather in the cap of the globe, and the whole community, the whole world will give us due respect. Again, people started making fun of him. 1996 he started. In 2002, only he got one seat in the National Assembly. In 2013, out of 4 federating units, we got government in 1 province. And then, the history of that province where I come from, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, since our inception, not even a single political party ever retained that power in that province for the second time. And then 2018 general election, Alhamdulillah, we made it a reality with a sheer commitment, dedication and passion. And we were telling the entire Pakistani nation that we will do the needful, whether you make fun of us or not. We won't give up. It is the ultimate objective. And now, since it has become a reality, now I am making a commitment here in this university, in front of the hope and future of this entire globe, that Pakistan is going to become a country which will be given respect by one and all, and we will become a model country for the entire global community, inshallah. That is the shared commitment. Now, where Pakistan stands today? Human dignity is the ultimate objective of this present government of Pakistan. Irrespective of your color, breed, creed, religion, sect, your background, whether you are from any school of thought, whether it is a church, whether it is a temple, any belief of any individual will be respected and will be treated equally. Nobody will be above law. Nobody can dictate terms. And when it comes to the deprived ones, the state will come to the rescue. And now, Pakistan, in 6 months, 18th August 9, 2018, my Prime Minister and our government took oath. And in these 6 months, what happened? When you start believing in yourself, for example, Mother Teresa, what made her what she achieved? Another example which I am going to quote right now. Nelson Mandela, how he turned the table upside down, single-handedly fought for blacks and raised a voice, and which ultimately brought common sense, and the entire global community accepted his narrative and became a part of that journey for which he had to sacrifice everything. Now, in these 6 months, United States of America And all the globe, our political opponents and key stakeholders used to call my Prime Minister, the present Prime Minister of Pakistan, that he's a Taliban Khan. He's a hardcore conservative. He supports Taliban because he was against, after 9/11, he propagated loud and clear that drone attacks is not a solution. Through force, you cannot win hearts. You need to engage with them, talk to them, go to the base roots, understand their issues, and then play a bridging role. And then, for example, the south of the western, in China, the western part of China was deprived of their due rights, and people living in the West were so deprived that they started becoming a tool in the hands of those who believed in subversive activities. The core team, the think tank of China, got together after Mao, then Deng Xiaoping. They realized that the only problem lies in the development and reconstruction of the West. So for that, they invested huge amount of money in the West of China and brought them at par. So the same was the approach of the Honorable Prime Minister, that you cannot through force achieve your desired objectives, and through operations you cannot win hearts. And he kept on telling US, he kept on telling everyone. And today, it's been more or less 6 weeks now that Donald Trump and his team accepted, and he said that we were wrong and Prime Minister Imran Khan was correct from day one. That shows that if you believe in the basic fundamentals of humanity, if you are a global responsible humans, you will always think for the entire humanity. You will not restrict yourself to a particular country or to a particular family or sect. So boys and girls, the hope and future of the entire globe, let's come out of that shell. It's not about only Turkey. It's not only about Pakistan. It's about this entire globe. When Allah start introducing himself, he says, I am Rabbul Alameen, the creator of everything. When we talk of Khatimun Nabiyyin, Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Khatimun Nabiyyin is rahmah for the entire, not only humanity, for everything which is in the universe. How can we restrict ourselves? Everything, for everything, we need to come to the rescue of all those who are a part and parcel of this globe. And as a key stakeholder, it is our responsibility not to restrict ourselves only to Valentine's Day, Father's Day, Mother's Day, Teacher's Day. Every single second of ours need to be highlighted, need to be portrayed, need to be lived in such a manner so that the rest of the religions, the entire globe, start praising you and start telling to the entire humanity that they are the ones who have taught us how to live life. So ladies and gentlemen, if you really want to prove your worth, come out of your shells. Let's make a difference. Let's convey to the deprived ones, those who are refugees in the shape of Syrians here in Turkey, those who are kept at arm's length, those who are living a miserable life. Let's become a voice for them. Let's become their eyes. Let's become their ears. Those who are trying to polarize humanity in the name of religion, in the name of their own approach, let's become a part of that system by playing again a bridging role. If you are willing to do that, then on the day of judgment, not only Allah, even Khatimun Nabiyyin Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam will be proud of you. Are you willing to contribute in that? That's why, because if you want, for example, whenever I go to any university in UK, let me put it that way, I have witnessed such scenes which are difficult for me to digest. They will carry their notebooks, gadgets, and usually there is a huge line. And everyone wants to attend. Why? They want to learn. They want to explore. They are willing to compete. But when it comes to us, let's say, who is a top-notch singer here in Turkey? Male and female. Can you name any one of them? Or let's say if we say that there's an event where a cat walk or fashion show will take place. Trust me. How many students you have? 10,600?
Yes.
I believe 10,600 and the rest of the university students will also would like to come and attend that event. Because what of late we have realized that it's all about me. We have restricted ourselves to ourselves only. This mind is solely concentrating for this body. That was not our job. That was not our role. We were given a responsibility to live for others, to realize one thing, and that is to protect, support, and promote humanity. Forget about humanity, even animals. All the key stakeholders were supposed to be given respect. And this country, Turkey, you know what it means to every Pakistani? For example, social media. Ladies and gentlemen, dear students, every Pakistani takes your President Tayyip Erdogan as a father of Muslim Ummah. We love them. We love him. Why? I don't know what is the overall approach here. It was my desire to meet him, to hug him, to embrace him, because he is a hope. He turned the table upside down. Within 15 years ago, your GDP was 700, now it is more than 3,000. The whole world kept you at arm's length, now you are dictating terms. Out of 280 top-notch construction companies, 45 are Turkish. You have changed everything. You have changed the overall approach of Turkey. Science and technology, overall ethical best practices, and above all, your humanitarian approach has been applauded by one and all. Imagine 3.6 million refugees, 3.7 are living here. Out of the entire Muslim Ummah, Allah chose you for that. And then you have opened the door. You are welcoming everyone, not thinking that how I'm going to survive. And then that ability to compete and raise the voice for the deprived ones in global forums. Your president has the courage, because behind him there's a resilient nation by the name of Turkey. He can raise his voice. He can speak for the deprived ones. That was missing from the top-notch leadership of Muslim Ummah. Now, Turkey, let me put it that way, that when continents, civilizations, cultures, and hearts, you know where they meet? They meet in Istanbul. And Istanbul is vibrant. Istanbul has the ability to compete. And now Islamabad and Ankara and Istanbul, Lahore, and then all the Muslim Ummah, all the key stakeholders, along with Hariman Sharifain, along with Indonesia, Malaysia, Iran, all the Muslim world, let's prove our worth to the entire globe. Let's realize and convey a positive message to all our Christian brothers, to our Jewish brothers, to all the religion across the globe, to all those, whether they believe in the divinity or not, that sole objective of Islam is to respect others, to become the voice of the deprived ones, to raise the voice for those who have no say. And ladies and gentlemen, This Naya Pakistan is the right direction, is the first step towards the right direction. And inshallah, with every passing day, that myth and misperception about Islam will vanish. And let me share an incident. In House of Commons, during colonial era, Pakistan was ruled, subcontinent was ruled by Britishers. In 2015 in House of Commons, our delegation had a one-on-one interaction with the UK, United Kingdom, parliamentarians and their ministers and their cabinet members, and everyone was there. And the first question which they raised was that why would you be invest on madrasas? And my answer was, though I was in the opposition, the ruling party members never wanted me to respond, but I said I will respond. And I told then and there that you have got 26 bishops in House of Commons. You as a country invest huge amount of money on Church of London, and the entire Catholic countries and key stakeholders of the entire globe are investing huge amount of money on Church of Rome. You are giving importance to your clergy. You are providing them state-of-the-art education so that you are known across the globe through best practices and ethical approach. And on the other side, when I want to invest on my madrasa, when I want to bring them at par, when I want to give them respect, when I want to enroll them, when I want to provide them state-of-the-art education, so when they can go and present Islam in global forums, the perception and that myth against Islam can be somehow challenged. You are asking me not to invest on madrasa. We will make it a point. We will invest on madrasa. We will bring it at par so the whole world start realizing the importance of Islam, which is based on peace and harmony. And that is the spirit for which I am here, and I had a very fruitful meeting with your Minister for Religious Affairs, who is the architect of madrasa, and my country has decided that there will be only one syllabus. Everyone will be treated equally. Everyone will be given respect. And who is coming to the rescue of ours? This country of your motherland, Turkey. Hand in hand, our future inshallah is secure. We have no enemies. They say hate the sin, not the sinner. Because the sinner is, who created that sinner? Allah. And the ummah, that sinner, that ummah, prophet is whom? Khatimun Nabiyyin Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Let's not hate each other. Let's give respect to one and all. Let's realize the importance of every human. Let's become the genuine faces of peace and harmony.